Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. My name is Yunus Ahmed Gulam. I am currently pursuing integrated PhD in the Department of Management Studies, University of Kashmir. The title of my presentation is Comprehensive Bibliometric Analysis on Macroeconomic Variables and Downside Risk for the last 2 decades. Coming to the introduction part, as we know that COVID-19 pandemic has raised a serious concern for the world economies, and world economies are tumbling due to COVID measures, which are imposing downside risk to the world economy. This study undertakes the past literature of macroeconomic variable and downside risk from the Web of Science and performs bibliometric analysis. And we know that with the advent of internet, bibliometric analysis become popular means to evaluate the state of art of scientific discipline, and it's very well recognized field of study in management and accounting studies. The purpose of this paper is to evaluate metadata of relevant papers indexed in Web of Science and help us in identifying highly cited papers, top publication source, keyword analysis, top core journals. This work will also help us in identifying and visualizing the intellectual structure of this topic. This paper attempt to study these things by performing bibliometric analysis. Coming to the methodology part, this study uses Web of Science database as it is a larger node, academic, and mostly used database by researchers compared to other databases like Scopus. The initial search for a document was made on the same platform by using the keywords which are visible on the screen. The initial result came out 5475 documents, which were then filtered to get the most relevant documents. We did filtration on the basis of document type, on the basis of language. Finally, we got 3647 articles which were incorporated into the final bibliometric analysis. And we conducted bibliometric analysis using BiblioShiny package in our software. In this study, an attempt has been made to achieve the following objectives, and we try to answer the following questions. What is the trend of annual scientific production in this research area? What is the pattern of annual citations in this research area? Who are the most prolific authors in this research area? And on what topic they are working, and where they finally publish their work? What are the top leading journals in this research area? What are the core journals? So we'll try to answer these questions in this. So coming to the first question, what is the trend of annual scientific production? This upper trend in the graph shows growing interest and development in this research area. This means that it's a significant area of research. And this pattern of annual total citation graph is also showing increasing trend. This means there's an increasing impact of studies. That means growing field of research. This is a graph of three-field plot. And in this graph, we try to answer that who are the most prolific authors. Now we have selected top 10, and these are on the very left side. These are the top 10 prolific authors in this research area. They mostly prefer to work on value at risk, risk management, and they finally publish their work and prefer general banking and finance, followed by insurance, mathematics, and economics, European Journal of Operational Research. So in this diagram, the size of the box represents the frequency of number of authors, number of papers authors have published, the topic on which author have written the most. Coming to the next question, we have selected only top 10 journals. This is a list of top 10 journals, top leading journals with having the highest productivity. Journal of Banking and Finance is the most productive with 186 articles, followed by Insurance, Mathematics, and Economics with 167. In third place, European Journal of Operational Research with 148 articles. Now coming to the most cited journals, and this is a list of top 10 most cited journals, and Journal of Finance, a frontier journal with highest level of impact on the body of knowledge, with the 4824 citations, followed by Journal of Banking Finance 4328 citations. This Bradford's law actually helps us in identifying the top most core journals of that research area. It divides the only relevant journals into 3 zones, and in order of decreasing productivity. And zone 1 is the most productivity and just contain a few journals. Like in this, in our research area, there are only 14 journals. among a long list of journals. There are only 14 which has been identified as core journals, like Journal of Banking and Finance, Insurance Mathematics and Economics, European Journal of Operational Research, Quantitative Finance, Annals of Operational Research, Journal of Risk, Energy Economics. Now, coming to the broadcast law, it's all about concentration of authors. We try to answer the question that how many authors are making contribution in the paper, and it's quite evident that majority of documents are written by single author in this research area. As we can see from the graph, 4659 documents are written by single author, followed by 773 documents which are written by two authors. But the majority of the documents are written by single author. And you can see that University of Waterloo is the most productive university in this research area with 72 articles. This is the institution which is mostly working in this particular research area. And United States of America has been found to be the most productive as well as most cited country in this research area. It's kind of a, we can say that this US-centric topic. And what are the most impactful articles in this research? This is a list of top 10 most global cited documents, and this actually helps us in identifying the seminal work also. Rockefeller in 2002 published in Journal of Banking Finance has got the highest number of citations, followed by Engler, Journal of Business, Economic and Statistics. Now coming to the next most frequent words in this research area, this graph shows top 10 keywords which get frequently used in this research area. It's a word graph, word growth graph, and in this graph we have selected top most 20 words with highest growth, and this research topic, macroeconomic factor, downside risk, value add risk, are among the highest growth words. And what is the trending topic in this research area? As you can see, this graph depicts a trend in this research area for the last 2 decades based on keywords analyzed. And it can be seen that graph since the year of 2008, various trending topics have evolved. There has been significant growth in trending topics that may be due to the 2008 financial crisis. And recently it has identified topics related to breaks, emerging countries, macroeconomic variables, value at risk, tail risk, and asset pricing macroeconomic variable as trending topics. The co-citation network, co-occurrence network, this network helps us in identifying the potential dimension prevailing in research area. So there are some other words which are an outlier that depict an unexplored area of research. Like here, word macroeconomic factor is an outlier. This means this is an unexplored area of topic in that particular area of research. Co-citation network, actually, this analysis helps us in generation of clusters of document to identify major research area. It's very important for identifying the direction, structure, and development in the research area. Rectangle size in this co-citation network signifies the frequency of authors co-citation, and link shows. And the link shows the closeness between authors, and its thickness symbolizes the strength of co-citation ties. Now, coming towards the status of co-authorship in this particular research area, this graph shows that the author with most relational tie in this topic's co-authorship network. In this paper, we present authors collaborative network in notes. And coming finally to the conclusion, the big amount of data which were incorporated allows to find considerable results regarding a trending scientific production, pattern of annual total citation, most prolific authors, most relevant sources. And finally, the analysis of publication in this research area showed there is a great increase in scientific production, impact of study, most productive and most cited country. This topic is United States of America with 1543 articles. Journal of Banking Finance has got the highest number of citations. Journal of Finance, most influential publication. And finally, from the results obtained, we can report there is some association between macroeconomic variable, downside risk, and value at risk. There's enough room to get better overall author collaboration in this research area, and we can conclude that this topic is trending, not much explored, and is going through a phase of expansion. Thus, there is a need for deeper analysis and systemization of the existing literature. Thank you very much. That was all from my side.